Hey everyone, it's Grandmaster Ben Finegold here with 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. Today we're going to look at one of my favorite games, although I'm going to have to flip the board because I forgot to. Haha, now you're confused. Okay, this is the game Krasenkow versus Nakamura, and when they played, their ratings were about the same. Krasenkow slightly higher. Now Nakamura's about 250 points higher because his rating went up and Krasenkow's rating went down. Krasenkow used to be 2,700 FIDE. Now he's about 2,570, I think. This was played in Barcelona in 2007. So what is that? 16 years ago. Okay, so Krasenkow played a tactical move here since he's down a pawn, but he has pressure on the black queen, on Nakamura's queen. So Krasenkow played knight c6. The idea is this gets the knight out of the way of the bishop, and it stops the queen from protecting the knight. So white is threatening bishop takes, knight on f6, which attacks the queen by discovery. Okay, and Nakamura outcalculated Krasenkow, shocking, and played rook takes c6. Now if white plays bishop takes rook and Nakamura takes, then black has two pieces for a rook and just is winning. Bishop b7's coming, etc. Okay, so Krasenkow played his idea after rook takes c6. He played bishop takes f6, and that attacks the queen on b6, establishes material equality, and also threatens the bishop on e7. So Krasenkow probably thought he was doing really well here. And unfortunately for him, Nakamura played what I think is his greatest combination ever. Naka might disagree, but he might not. I mean, he likes this game a lot. I've talked to him about it. Naka played the move queen takes f2 check. Okay, and the idea is you're going to force white's king out. If white plays king h1, black just plays queen takes f6, and black's up a piece. So white has to take the queen. Okay, then bishop c5 check, and the white king has nowhere to hide because if you go to f1, you're going to get in a lot of trouble after c3 discovered check. A lot of trouble. Plus rook takes f6 check. Yeah. So c3 check first. Then I don't know what he does here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Resigns. Okay. Here white would resign because black's going to take all of white's pieces. Like all of them. Okay. So Krasenkow played king f3. Rook takes f6 check. Now he played the only legal move and therefore recommended by the engine, king g4. Naka played knight e5 check. Okay, now white has some choice here. White plays king h3, rook h6 is mate. So that's a bad choice. If he plays king h5, I mean, there has to be more than one mate here. There has to be several because I said so. And someday I'm going to see one. Okay, so rook h6. I'm not using an engine. I'm using my brain. That doesn't work very well. You know, it looks like if I play knight f3 check, I'm winning because then I have f6. Oh, g6 isn't mate. So what would he do here? He would play rook g6 check, and that transposes into the game. Okay. Or maybe there's a quicker way to win, but that wins because that's the game. Okay, and if he plays rook takes knight, which is what I would play if I had the white pieces. What black should do is black should play bishop c8 check before taking the rook. If I take the rook, you play rook b8, I have to play bishop f8. I don't like this so much for black. But I do like playing bishop c8 check first. Then if the king moves, I'll play rook takes rook, threatening rook h6 mate. And g4 doesn't help to try to get an escape square because bishop f2 check and rook h6 is still mate. And if you don't like rook h6 mate, you're a stickler, I don't know, then I can play rook h5 mate. Even better. Okay, you can see the two bishops and the two rooks are pretty lethal combination. Okay, so white played king g5, which is the same as moving the king to the h file because I check. Or I could play rook h6 check and then rook g6 check. If you turn your engines on, probably you'll find a quicker mate for black than I did after king h5 or king h4. Okay, so rook g6 check was played. Now he played king h5. And now Nakamura actually has more than one way to win here, but he wanted to make me feel bad. You know, he's against me, and he played f6. Winning with f6, terrible. Okay, and that takes away the g5 square from the king, so black is threatening rook h6 mate with advantage. Rook h6 mate is difficult to stop because you can't defend h6, so you have to give your king an escape square, and you can't give your king g5 because there's a pawn here and you can't get rid of it. However, you can get rid of the g4 square defense by taking the knight. Now if rook h6 check, my king can escape. You know, maybe. Okay, so Naka took the rook with check, king h4. And now the really nice last move of the game, I think you should pause your video and try to find the move Nakamura played. It's one of my favorite moves when I'm playing chess. This is a move that I like. Okay, and you've unpaused your video. Bishop c8. I like playing bishop c8 no matter where my bishop is. I like to reroute it. I just like doing that. Now we've defended the g4 square again, and we're threatening rook h6 mate. And if you forgot, g4 doesn't work because of bishop f2 check and either rook h5 or rook h6 mate, whichever you prefer. And if you don't play g4, I'm going to play rook h6 mate. So Krasenkow resigned. So that was one of Naka's nicest wins. He sacrificed his queen. His opponent's king ran down the board. Then he played a couple of quiet moves like f6 and bishop c8, and he won the game. I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this 5 minutes with Ben, and I'll see you next time. Bye.